Monster Movie Media presents.
Blast from the past.
Your weekly dose of
Laughing gas.
you don't like it, you can
Kiss my ass.
cause even James has a
Podcast. Even James has a podcast.
Hey everyone, and welcome yourself to episode 36 of the Even James as a podcast. My name is James H. Carter II, and I am your ghost host. Not really a ghost, but I'm the host of this podcast that you're listening to. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are back after a long break. A very long break, but don't fear, because we have a lot of great episodes coming up over the next few weeks. So we're here, and we're back with a bang. We are now officially a part of Monster Movie Media. That's right. If you don't know, that is the multimedia company that I run, and so did a handful of the other staff and crew on the podcast. Also want to, before we get going here in this episode, invite you to visit our brand new website for the Even James as a podcast. It is the Even James as a podcast.com. And there, you'll find some show notes and a video version of this if you're just listening to it, and so much more. So check that out. Anywho, in this welcome back episode, we have a special guest live musical performance from the band P.T. Grimm. They're going to be playing live for us a little bit later in the episode. But before we hear that, it's the classic all-star lineup. It's a little chit in the chat in the present tense, where I myself talk with my lovely co-host, young Mark, and Phill, a.k.a. Tex. Let's run it. Hey everyone, you are listening to Cheating the Chat in the present tense. I am James H. Carter II. With me is
Fergie of the Black Eyed Peas, who just gave birth to a penis.
Jesus, the three-headed dog.
We're
That
just
is-
Josh.
that is also Jesus Christ, superstar,
Oh,
and the
okay.
Nazarene.
Azarene.
The Nazarene.
The Nazarene.
He's from Nazareth. Jesus Christ.
Jesus
My
Christ of
personal Lord and
Nazareth?
Savior. Have you fucking heard of him?
Nah.
Oh my God! All right,
So
this
what's
guy
on the
Jesus
blotter
is
for
fucking
today?
awesome. No, hold on. This guy Jesus. all right, I
here
don't know
we
if you've heard of
go.
this guy yet.
Here we go, bro.
Jesus.
Here we
Already had
go.
to start this guy
No,
up
all right.
again.
Here we go.
Listen to this. All right. First, he's born on Christmas.
Dude, bummer. I'm born like a week before Christmas, and I get really fucked on the gifts. This guy probably gets
Yeah, I know.
effed up the
I
A on
know,
the gifts.
but it doesn't make him like a Scrooge type. It makes
Uh-huh.
him like a Jesus type. He,
Hey, asshole.
yeah.
Newsflash. Xenu.
No, it's this. All right,
Okay?
I don't even-
Xenu.
All right. No, he creates his own religion. It's like this is like the. I work at a bookstore, so I picked up this book, and it's fucking crazy. It's
Really?
awesome. Yeah.
Hey, Christian, do you know, here's trivia for you. Do you know what the cross was made of?
Beans.
Precisely. It was made of Jerusalem jumping
Very
beans.
good. Why don't you guys say who you really are? So this
I'm
is-
Phill. I'm sorry, I was
Yeah.
caught playing a ruse.
Yeah.
I'm not ruse, I'm Phill
I'm Mark.
today.
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys.
And we're here with our good buddy James.
James here. So,
Besides Scabs, what's on the blotter here this week, James?
well, this is the Even James Has a Podcast, right? And I was thinking, my name is in the title of the show, and that's probably a little conceited, right?
Well, don't take it into, total perspective here podcast. I mean,
You see what he did there? He said like my name was podcast. Did you get it?
Oh, man.
oh,
You and your jokes.
working on some new material. I hired some new writers.
Okay, that was your money's well spent. That was a good one. But I was thinking, like, I couldn't do the show without you guys, and then it reminded me of Harry Potter actually. So basically, I was like, those Harry Potter movies probably wouldn't be that good without Ron and Hermione, right?
Right.
So I realized you guys are Ron and Hermione.
Huh.
Which one?
And I could not figure out which one of you guys was, so I figured I would present that to you and let you guys work out which one.
Why
of
are
you
you
guys.
Harry Potter though?
Because my name's in the title. That's the thing.
What?
My name's in the title of the podcast. Harry Potter's in the title of the movie.
Well, honestly, I'd kind of think of myself as Dobby, and I kind of think Mark would be Draco Malfoy. And
No.
No.
James. We have to be Ron and Hermione.
You're Ron or Hermione.
This is the parameters that
and
were
le-
set for us.
and
You're
let's
not
yes,
Dobby.
and also let's keep in mind.
Oh, excuse
You're
me,
either-
and my
you're one or
outside
the
the box
other.
One or the
forward
other.
thinking.
Let's keep in mind also that before you guys choose, you're both gonna end up married.
To each other. Right?
Yeah, to each
Okay.
other. Yeah. So
Dude, Jesus fucking Christ!
what? That's
Way
not
to
that's,
go on
that's
your-
not like known.
I haven't seen the fucking movie.
Either
yet.
have I, but I thought that was common knowledge.
I know. I knew that, but I'm just
Hey, did you-
spoilers. Jesus.
All right. I don't know. I
don't read the books.
Okay. I don't know
Clearly.
how it ends. That's something that was spoiled for me years ago.
No,
thought
I
that
know.
was-
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Can I
Alright.
just interject real fast? You just took your Lord's name in vain like 3 times. And continuing.
What does that have to do with anything? What is taking in vain? No.
Oh.
Jesus Christ
Oh.
is a fucking awesome dude, and he's like, use my name whenever,
Oh.
It's totally cool.
I
What do you
didn't
think?
go to church
Like,
a lot,
no,
really.
no.
I never
He's
did. So,
Yeah.
Ron or Hermione? Which is which? Am I the Ron or am I the Hermione?
I don't know. Like,
Or
what
you
qualities do they share though? Like, what makes a person a Ron
Right.
or Hermione?
One of them has a vagina and uterus.
But that's not even.
And one of them has a penis and testicles, and
All right.
one of them's got red hair.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't.
I think they both had red
They
hair.
both
don't they?
kind of have reddish hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she's a little bit more brownie. Brown
Little
town.
brownie.
She's a little more brown town.
In any case, I think he's more of the act now and think.
Think
very-
later, act now, think. But
Think
you also got to keep in mind that
slightly.
he's totally fucking a pussy about spiders.
That's true.
All right, so then you're Ron and I'm Hermione.
Really?
Because if Ron is act now, think later, then Hermione is think now, act later.
That's true.
And I think those dynamics apply to both of us pretty aptly.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's Ron's, but
And you're afraid of spiders.
is that Hermione's winning
I've taken to
characteristic?
punching spiders actually, but
What was that, James?
No, I would say. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys. I mean,
What was that titular character?
No, I know that describes Ron, but does that really describe Hermione just being the opposite? Is that her starring characteristic?
Well, she's also got a pretty hot box.
Yes.
So,
what is she keeping it?
pussy juice.
So it's a juice box. Then.
She's got
Oh my
she's got
God,
a pretty
you
hot
guys.
juice box.
Hottest juice boxicus.
Yeah,
Wow.
she's got a pretty
Wow.
hot juice box.
Okay.
That's a really good song.
Man, we get paid a lot of money for this, guys.
Oh, she does. Yeah.
You know, I don't know who's more embarrassed, me or the girl that we're talking about that has no idea we're talking about her, who is in all these movies.
Speaking of which, I mean, I think we decided, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Shut up, Hermione.
Yeah, you guys.
No.
That's my Harry Potter.
I play Quidditch.
Dudes.
I'm the one who lived.
Dude, I fucking lived, you guys.
Well, at least none of us are Neville. Fuck that pussy.
No, but he earned his wings, bro.
He definitely earned his wings when he got
Yeah.
frozen.
Yeah.
Or wait,
Still.
Petrified.
something happened to him.
He got
Botany.
petrified, Mark.
He lives
Fucking
in
talk
a
about
goddamn
Frozen.
magic world and he
Petrificus
concentrates on
totalis.
fucking plants, botany.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway.
Fucking. All right. Well, I thought about that. I figured I would bring, present that to
Okay,
you.
yeah. That was an interesting
Yeah.
thing to have to think about.
All right. Well, let's. I'm gonna shift gears a little bit.
Yeah.
Shifting gears.
I warned you earlier, Phil, that I had something to talk to you about.
Right. Back in the production meeting.
Yeah, in the production meeting. So, Phil doesn't know about this, and obviously Mark doesn't either.
Yeah.
But so I'm gonna drop this bomb on you, okay?
I'm prepared.
About a few nights ago, I had a dream.
Okay.
The dream was that I had sex with one of your ex-girlfriends.
Okay.
So that's what happened. Now for the details.
All right.
Wow.
Just you know what? For
God.
the sake of
So good.
for
I
the sake
think you pretty much have a pretty good guess. Maybe,
it
like,
was
I mean,
the one that was really really payday nuts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I mean,
Like the
and-
candy bar.
exactly.
Holy shit.
Right.
Nice.
Caramelly,
Payday nuts.
Good one.
chewy,
Yeah,
gooey,
good one, man.
not right there.
That was good.
Anyway,
Good riff.
I just like to interject. You're not the first person to bring her or a similar topic up in the past 3 days.
What?
Did
yeah.
she die and is like psychically fucking your friends?
Wow, that's a fucking revenge. Wow.
She's like fucking Freddy Krueger of like when she's fucking your friends.
Here comes my vagina. I
In
wouldn't.
your
That's
dreams, she just walks on her hands. I want to blow
and then
you.
she wants to blow you upside down. Spider blowjob.
Spider.
Spider cock. Spider cock.
All right, let me talk about my dream, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm hanging out with you. For some reason,
Pretty interesting.
payday's around. That's what it is.
Okay, we'll run with payday.
And so for some reason, the three of us are in the same area. I don't know why, but that's already weird, obviously. But every time your back's turned or something, like she's flirting with me.
Wow, this is so not based in reality. Because that never happened. I mean, not you withstanding, but
Yeah.
anyway, continue.
So I'm trying to get your attention to be like, yo, she's fucking, payday's fucking, flirting
Yeah.
with me. But I never got your attention.
Okay, that sounds a lot like me.
Yeah. So we were here in this house, in this room,
Okay.
okay? But you were in the other room across the hallway,
Okay.
and I was in here. Payday comes in here,
Right.
and she's ready. Like she just comes over to me and she just starts rubbing my crotch.
God, that even sounds like her.
She
If
shows
you
you
said-
her hot juice box.
If you said that she had touched your crotch upside down,
Then you're gonna love the end of the story. Though. Just-
okay.
So she's doing that, and for some reason, my mental state in the dream was like, "Oh, okay, I guess it's time to fuck." Like, I was pretty easy. Like, she really didn't have to try too hard,
Right.
So it's like, all right, here we go. So I really am fucking her in the dream. Like,
Right.
it wasn't like a blurred thing. Like, this is really happening.
It was pretty vivid.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my door's open.
Okay.
So the thought I'm having is, yo, Phil's across the hallway. Not like I'm trying to like keep it from you, but just like, oh, this should be private, Like I should
Right.
close the door. So I'm like, yo, let me close the door. So she's just like, oh, forget it, it's over, I lost it.
God, I'm beginning to wonder if you really slept with her.
And so then I go in this mode of like trying to comfort her for some reason. So I'm like, oh, are you okay? I'm sorry, this is happening.
Sounds so familiar. I swear I lived it.
And so she's like, yeah, I don't know why you're being such a pussy about this.
seriously, you really never slide? Because that you're like, wow. Either that or we really like share some sort of frequency.
Yeah, I don't know.
Continue though.
So, so then I'm like, okay, and then she just shifts to like getting pissed, and she's like, you know what? That really fucking sucked.
Jesus, I'm taking Mark's Lord's name in vain now because this is. I swear to God, you're like describing every sexual encounter I had with Snickers, fucking Payday, whatever.
Really? Wow.
Doors slamming, things thrown. I mean, you know, not every time, but
Right.
there were situations.
So, and then she starts insulting me, and I'm sitting there like, I'm like, really? Like, you came in here and you wanted to fuck me, and now, and then I'm like, I just started laughing. I just like uncontrollably laugh. She's like insulting me, and I'm just dying. I'm just start cracking up laughing. And then when she sees that I'm laughing, she just makes eye contact with me and starts laughing with me.
Wow. I have never had a friend describe a dream.
Like a serial killer dream.
No, not even. That's. I've never had a friend describe a dream that's so close to something I lived through. As I was saying, that's eerily close. Like,
Wow.
within minuscule details to specific events that I
Wow.
had, and that's kind of insane and creepy and
Wow.
really, really comical.
Yeah, I thought that the way that ended really. That's just the fact that I just started laughing at her being pissed at me, and that she was just like, "Yes, we're laughing now."
Wow. Well, I mean, you did meet her.
I do
so-
know her, yes.
Yeah.
So I do know her personality, but but the last thing that I remember was like, "Oh shit, Phil's probably gonna be pissed that I just fucked his ex-girlfriend." That was right after the laughing. That was the first time it occurred to me that it wasn't cool. And then I woke up as though like that was the real like I had a nightmare. That whole I almost died. Like, oh shit, Phil's gonna find out. Phil's gonna be pissed. I'm just
Oh
like
my
I'm like,
God.
how do I'm like, dude, I know that you're right across the hall and you probably heard all of this, but it's cool, right? You're not with her anymore. She's-
And you know what my reaction in real life would have been? Cool, man. Why is she here? But no, that's wow.
Yeah, I mean, I think even in the dream I realized it wasn't like a friendship ending
Yeah.
decision that I had made to fuck
Yeah.
Payday. but it might have been a little awkward at first.
That.
And it's actually really more eerie to me that what I described to you is what you said, that is close to things you've experienced.
Wow. Was it ever? Oh my God. They're like that's point for point pretty close to a few actual memories that I have of being with that person.
Wow.
And you know that's just the kind of person she was, where is, whatever, however you want to word that. She flips like a switch back and forth between. She's got like three positions, like
Right.
like fuck, kill, giggle. And that's pretty much it. And she doesn't really fall in between any of those options. It's never like, fuck and kill. No, it's
Oh.
very sternly one of the three. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't bother me, is what I'm saying, because
Right.
there's no love lost there with that one.
Right,
I
yeah,
think one of the last times I saw her, she tried to throw a pair of scissors at me, and
Wow.
then tried to throw herself out of a window, and then threw some artwork at me. And it basically ended where here's a bombshell. I lied to her and told her that I cheated on her when I didn't, just to get out of the relationship.
Oh shit!
And
Now she's gonna find out about this.
I made up fake email addresses and copied and pasted emails to myself, and this is how far I went to get away from that girl. So to be honest, even if you did fuck her in real life, I probably wouldn't have cared. It would have done me a favor.
Right. Well,
I mean, I
take
probably
one for
would
the
have offered to
team.
pay you to do it, to be honest. And
Yeah.
hindsight's
Yeah.
60-40.
Yeah, pretty much.
know what they
Well,
say.
you know. All right. So before we started, you had a fuck, marry, kill you wanted to throw on the
Oh,
table.
right, yeah. So we'll shift this segment a little bit into
So fuck, kill, giggle.
Giggle. How do you giggle someone?
Well, that was Phil's. That was Payday's 3 modes. So we could just change the game to
Also,
who would you fuck, who would you kill, and who would you giggle.
and so moving on with this fuck, kill, marry. Here it is:
All right.
Elvis Presley, Elvis Costello, Adolf Hitler.
All right, man. Well,
Okay.
who's gonna? I'm not gonna go first. So.
All right. Well, it's all right. It's kind of an easy choice for me.
Okay.
Marry Hitler, fuck Elvis Costello, and kill Elvis Presley. That's not a hard decision at all.
Well, mine's a little.
All right. Well, I mean, you gotta give some. You
Okay,
gotta
so
explain your answers.
marry Adolf Hitler. I mean, he is a powerful man, you know, and
Yeah.
a woman like myself could use a powerful man in her life.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Hermione.
I've been saying it.
You know, I need a true. I don't know.
Führer?
It's just I need a true Führer to tame my hot juice box. I think he
Soundboard's
could
paying for
really.
itself.
I think he could really set it in line. You know, he
Yeah.
really.
Like a straight line.
Yeah.
Well,
No. Okay. Let me go on. Okay.
no.
Fuck Elvis Costello, because I mean, come on, the
Yeah.
man is a genius.
Yeah.
He is a.
Oh, I thought you just meant like fuck Elvis Costello.
Oh no! I meant literally
Intercourse.
Take him into me, into my own. Yes.
Into your moist woman parts.
Yeah.
Yo, like, real quick, how come whenever you present these questions, it's always dudes, Phil?
It's not always dudes.
I mean, you asked me a similar.
How come you guys
Choice.
always answer him?
Oh man, you flipped that shit around.
You don't want to go into a war of words with me. I'm a verbal Mongol. We'll overthrow and throw bricks through your shit.
What?
You were sad.
You're gonna throw?
Just
bricks
go
at
with
me?
it.
Okay.
I'll throw bricks at your shit.
So yeah. So marry Hitler. Fuck Elvis Costello, and kill Elvis Presley because fuck that asshole.
Is it on me? Do I
Yeah.
have to answer this one now since I came up with it? I mean, 'cause-
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Lay it down.
Well,
Lay it down, Sean.
I guess I would have to say I'd agree with Mark on the marry Hitler thing. Not because I'm a fan of any race or skin color more so than any other, but I really don't have any other choice with that one because, Elvis Costello is a woman, so I'd have to have sex with him, and I would, I wouldn't actually. No, I would marry. Yeah, no, because I'd marry Elvis Presley. Actually, I take that back because the drugs are going to kill him. I don't have to kill him. He's going to kill himself.
Right.
And I guess I would kill Adolf Hitler. So, hail Jews.
Yeah, but come on. You could marry Hitler. He blows himself up in a bunker, and then you get that sweet fucking insurance Nazi
Oh
gold.
shit.
That's true. That is true. But I'd probably have to pay reparations or whatever it is that they had to pay. Did they have to pay anything?
No. Yeah, okay.
God damn it! What the fuck
No,
is wrong
you see,
with
they're
our
still
history?
angry. They're still angry. That's why, because they haven't gotten it yet.
All right, I gave it some thought.
Yeah.
This is what I'm bringing to the table.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with fuck Hitler because then we could pull another one of those. Was that guy Strom Thurmond, who was against black people or whatever? But then he had a illegitimate black child.
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty sweet if
Oh, that's a good idea.
if
So you're planning on getting pregnant
Yes.
by Hitler and having some form of a butt baby.
Hang on. We're already playing fantasy. We've got a time machine. And clearly gay marriage isn't legal in everywhere, so we're
I'm
obviously,
gonna fuck Hitler and then adopt a kid with him.
we're obviously playing over the realm of like somehow we could
Right.
You know, one of us could give birth to a child that contains both of our DNA.
It's physically possible in the context
You know,
of this.
just kind of like that movie Junior.
right.
I
Right.
guess. I don't,
So that
Fucked
makes you
Arnold
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger in that movie.
I don't
Danny
know. I didn't see
DeVito?
it. Is that twins? I get it mixed up.
they did both. They did both.
Twins is actually a sequel to Junior. Arnold Schwarzenegger gives birth to twins, and then
Okay.
years later,
Holy
they
shit.
look just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Didn't
My
they?
mind's blown on that one. Wow. So there's that. So there's that. Mary Elvis Costello, because he was in Spice World.
Okay. Also, he's British.
That was probably the only thing he's really done to contribute to the arts. I think,
Spice World,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You gotta fuck someone in Spice World.
Yeah.
It can't be the Spice Girls.
No, Mary.
Marry.
That was
You have to
Mary.
marry someone in Spice
Oh,
World,
man.
and it can't be the Spice Girls.
We're gonna have to devise a new game for the Spice Girls. There's gonna have to be like fuck, kill, marry, impregnate,
Play soccer with.
play soccer with.
I mean, I
don't
mean, it's only, for all 5 of those things, there's no other choice. There's no like debate really.
Well, you know, that
Posh,
battle
all
could
down the
wage.
line.
Yeah.
I think that's another
Fuck
segment.
her,
to
marry her,
itself.
kill her, play soccer with her dead body.
and impregnate David Beckham.
Yes.
Blimey, how I'm not a
I was
woman.
searching for some kind of fucking joke where I could say I bended it like Beckham, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Yeah, kill Elvis
You
Presley
bent
because
the straw in her juice box.
yeah,
like
yeah, right on. There's a bendy straw. I bended my bendy straw and Beckham's juice box.
Kill Elvis Presley.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously.
fair
Whatever.
enough.
So I think that concludes this edition of Cheating the Chat in the present tense. I am James H. Carter II.
I am Phill, man.
Philman.
It's Black Sabbath song.
You need more like stuttering in your. Let's get some tinfoil for you. Yes, you need more of that.
That's my Ozzy Osbourne.
And who are you?
Grandpa Cramps.
All right. Peace out.
Later.
Used to be friends, we used to laugh together. Would you play pretend when you never said never? Whisper and lie, teach me to react.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Dude, my life's been like so lucky ever since I started listening to the Even James Has a podcast.
How is it lucky?
Dude, because it's the country's #1 hit music podcast.
What country?
You could ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? Or do you, punk?
Dude, it's finally time for you to pull your head out of your ass and listen to the Even James Has a podcast.
Okay, you sold me. I'm gonna go listen to it right now.
Dude, wait for the promo to be over.
You're such a joker.
It's now time for you to hear a special live music performance from P.T. Grimm. It was recorded live at Roxy and Duke's in Denellen, New Jersey. And now I present to you P.T. Grimm.
There's a monster in the hospital, and I will want to rule the day. We can go inside and fantasies to run away. There's a southern fountain, somewhere I've never been. Women lining up in kind, they will never be the kind again.
Oh, so you wrote Ho for show.
Yeah, I remember that girl. She was a hoe. For show.
Best get your podcast getting what a podcast getting is good.
So why don't you back the shit off, all right? Know what I'm saying?
Alrighty. Woo. Okay. Well, we are back. I'm back talking to you again. And, yeah, that was just live PT Grimm performing Inside Our Crippled Mind from their brand new album, The Exile. And longtime listeners of the show know that that is not the first appearance of PT Grimm on the show. In fact, Mike from PT Grimm was on episode 4 of this very podcast way back in 2007. So, there's a little trivia for you. Okay. Anyways, if you want to, get more information about PT Grimm, cruise on by their website, ptgrimm.com. All right, I guess it's time for start wrapping up the show here, but before I skedaddle on out of here, let me throw some info at you. First of all, you need to know what tunes we've been playing in this episode, because there were some great ones. Early on, the first time I was talking in the background, you hear a little bit of Duchess Says with Narcissi. After the Chit in the Chat, we played a full song from the band Awkward Terrible. The song was called Who Did This To You? They're a great band that my girlfriend had discovered and shared with me, so shout outs to her. And yeah, they're also Awkward Terrible has a split EP coming out soon with a chiptune band from California called The Glowing Stars, so check those guys out. Also, last time you heard me talk, the background was little Azraelis and the Black Cauldrons with Deadeth Exterminate, and underneath me right now is the band that Mark and I are in, Stop King James. The song is Bleed for 5 Days. So, I gotta let you know that the Even James of podcast is just all over the internet, and I just want to help you find us there, so we can be where you are, so we can be together all the time, forever. All right. First of all, if you want to drop us an email, if you have any questions, having some love or hate mail, some advice, or actually would like to be a guest on the show, share, want your music played on the show, whatever it is, it all is going to start with an email to jamespodcast@gmail.com. So, send us an email. And I once again want to invite you to please enjoy our website, theevenjamesofpodcast.com. We're going to have show notes about this episode, and actually some bonus content is going to be popping up there. So you're going to want to be there. And if you're on Tumblr, our website is actually a Tumblr page, so click the follow button. We're also on Facebook, which is a pretty neat website. You should check it out if you haven't yet. But if you have checked it out, then you just need to go to facebook.com/theevenjamesofpodcast. And, we have a lot of conversations with our listeners there, so that's the place to be. And if you just, you just can't be without the videos that we post, we're on YouTube, Our username is Even James Has a Podcast, and we're on Vimeo under James Podcast. As far as us as individuals, the staff, the personalities of the show, I myself am a Twitter user. You can feel free to follow me at James H. Carter 2, the number. And I'm also on Tumblr at jamesisasketchydude.tumblr.com. If you want to follow Mark's adventures of tracking down VHS tapes, check out his Tumblr at sleezovideo.tumblr.com. That's SLEEZOVIDEO. And Phill is also on Tumblr. If you want to read a little glimpse into his twisted mind, check out middlesexdeathtrap.tumblr.com. Speaking of the internet, there are just so many ways for you to listen and or watch our lovely podcast. And I would like to throw a few at you right now. Of course, there's the good old iTunes. You know, cruise on by there, subscribe to the show so the new episodes automatically come into your house where you live. You can also stream the episodes right from there, of course. And while you're there, you might as well write us a lovely review about how much you just love this show. Also, of course, our website, you can watch the video version. It'll always be there for you. And for all you Apple TV users out there, all 4 of you, there's 2 great ways to enjoy our lovely show on Apple TV. Of course, you can stream the podcast in the podcast section, or you can watch the video version in the Vimeo section. Just search Stephen James' podcast, and I'm sure you'll find it. We have a few other new ways in the works that, don't want to spill the beans quite yet, but I will say that we are right now in the, coming up and developing and fine-tuning a smartphone application, our very own, which will allow you to stream our show, audio of our show, directly from your smartphone. So get ready for that. It's going to be great. Once again, this show is brought to you by Monster Movie Media. Check out our website at monstermoviemedia.com, and check out all the entertainment and services there we have for you. We coming in the next few months, we have a few new podcasts we're working on. In addition to this one, don't want to spill the beans on them quite yet, but they're going to be pretty fucking cool. Alrighty, I just want to give a special thanks to P.T. Grimm for coming down and performing for us and for you, the listeners. I also want to thank Regina, who came down with P.T. Grimm, and I want to thank her particularly for dressing professionally for the shoot and wearing a lovely office attire. We really appreciate that. Also, a special thanks goes out to Jim from Roxy and Dukes in Denellen, New Jersey, a great venue where we record our live performances, and that's a great place. They have great food. Just fucking check it out, dudes. Special thanks goes out to the Monster Movie Media staff and crew for the hard work on this episode, and the upcoming episodes you'll hear. We've recorded a lot of stuff and we've had a lot of fun over the past few months, and thanks to them. Thanks to Sam and Chris from Awkward Terrible. Thanks to Sean from Alienate Recordings. And thank you for listening. So until next time, keep one foot in the gutter and one foot in the grave.